Go.
First and foremost, we Spree Killers want to thank Oleg Za for lending us the never-failing Uncle Vanya, without which we would not have made it halfway across this country and back. So Oleg, thank you so much for letting us use the van for our Cleaver and Lever tour.
Oleg, 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 Oleg,
Pierogi sucker.
Vodka.
Oh, vodka. And beats.
Vodka and beats.
Go ahead and run that list in there. I think it's all.
I don't want to miss anyone.
I know, but I think I got it. I'm just gonna do it.
All right.
The people that fucking actually matter. The people that affected the tour. The people that we stayed with. I'm pretty sure we nailed it. I'm pretty sure we nailed it. And if there's anyone that can send it.
Okay. Hi everybody, Spree Killers are back from being on tour in Vancouver. We're happy to be home, but now that we're here, we have 9 shows that we played, and there are so many people to thank that I had to write it down to make sure that we didn't miss anybody. And if we did miss anybody, know that we love you and we thank you too. Here we go. We played our first show here in Vancouver at Lana Lou's, and we want to say thank you to Lana and Lou for hosting, and we especially want to thank Guts and Glory and Old Derelicts for coming out and playing with us. Our next show was in Victoria. We want to thank Logan's Pub for hosting, Chuck and Esther with 737 Productions, not only for promoting the show, but for having us come back and stay at their house after. Thank you to you guys. And we want to thank Blood Moon and again the Old Derelicts for playing us. Big, huge thumbs up to the Old Derelicts for getting on the ferry and playing 2 of our shows after some last minute, very unfortunate cancellation. Solid what? Solid. 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 He says solid. Solid. Solid.
Guy's on board. He's getting into this.
We came back on a ferry. We had a night at home. And then we played and drove 12 hours out to Calgary. And we played a show at Morgan's.
The Gary.
The Gary.
Calgary.
Thank you to Morgan's Pub for hosting. Thank you to Philly Roach for promoting the show. Putting on the foil, Paint the Damage for playing with us. To make sure I get all these names right. Thank you to Rick and Nancy Gervais, Jack and Yeda Sluice, Lara Sigurdsson and family. Sigurdsson and family.
There's an edit.
For the accommodations.
No edits.
For the accommodations. Thank you to Ron Cutler for lunch at Big Rock Brewery. And thank you to Ashley, Mike, and company for dinner at the Ship and Anchor. After Calgary, we went to Regina. In Regina.
All up in it.
All up in Regina. We want to thank McNally's Tavern for hosting. We want to thank Dylan Ludwig for promoting the show, which was amazing. We want to thank Dylan and Jessica for putting us up after the show and letting us crash at their house. Big thanks to you guys. We want to thank Johnny Two Fingers and the Deformities for playing with us, as well as our friends from Victoria, the Drunken Superheroes, for meeting us in the middle of the country, crossing tours, and having a fucking party.
True East Coast Steel. True East Coast Steel. Vicious Halifax.
After Regina, we went to Brandon, Manitoba. We want to thank North Hill Inn for hosting, Butchman for promoting, Protect the King, Man is Machine, and Vicious from Halifax, Nova Scotia, for playing with us.
True East Coast Steel.
True East Coast Steel, brah.
Bruh.
After Brandon, we drove, G-Tone drove all night to get us to Kenora.
With his trusty co-pilot.
Trusty co-pilot, Chadwick, to get us to Kenora, Ontario.
Mr. Nodoff.
In Kenora. We want to thank Shooter at Lake of the Woods for hosting our show. We want to thank Wes Romanak for promoting, James Weldon and Joel Walker for working the bar and the door.
Ryan for doing sound.
Ryan
Somerset stepped up as
for
the
stepping up and doing
lead
sound.
guitar for the fucking
Lead
touring
guitar
band.
and
sounds
sound.
all night.
All night long.
What?
Thank you to Endless
In-house,
Nameless,
motherfucker.
Brian King, 1971, and Vicious from Halifax, Nova Scotia, for coming up out of Winnipeg to play that show with us as well. Thank you to Brennan McDonald, Amanda Duell, Auntie Val, and Lauren for all of the fantastic accommodations. Auntie Val, Lauren, we all are giving you a group big hug. You guys were amazing. Thank you so much.
Zipper Mouth Blake.
Zipper Mouth Blake. Thank you to Dave and Linda and the whole McDonald clan, as well as
My mother, Taria, and the whole Hendrickson clan for everything that they gave us the 3 days we were at Trout Lake.
I knew I was going to say that wrong.
Zippermouth Lake.
Zippermouth Lake. We had 3 glorious days of kayaking, sunning, and drinking in Kenora, so to everybody in Kenora that put us up and put up with us, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We then drove to Winnipeg. In Winnipeg, we want to thank the Whorehouse and Travis, aka Scurvy Turvy, for hosting and promoting the show. We want to thank Lisa Splatterhead for promotion and accommodation in the aftermath of the show. 3 a.m. pizza at her place along with Cheech and Chong. Not a bad time.
Gluten-free.
Glutes-freeze. And we want to say thank you to Steven's friend Darcy Rollins for our band tattoos. Band tattoos.
Chop, 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 motherfucker.
After that, we had a 16-hour overnight drive to Edmonton, which resulted in us getting lost.
We were lost.
And
Saskatchewan,
I'm not gonna lie,
2 hours off
this close to dying. This close.
In our defense, it was raining like you could not see 10 feet in front of the fucking...
This is my navigator.
Horror movie starts the way we
Where was
ended up.
I? On the dashboard.
But I digress. Edmonton. Thank you to Deviate for hosting, Rod Gillis for promoting, Jeremy Hayes for his wonderful accommodations and his snake sneeve.
Fuck yeah.
To Groovy Rookers, Knuckle Down and
Groovy
MSA for
Rookers.
playing with us. You guys
Knuckle
were all
Down,
awesome.
MSA.
Thank you so much for coming out.
Edmonton, holding it down.
After Edmonton, we went and played our second and our last show of the tour, Calgary. Second Calgary show, last show of the tour.
Yeah. This guy, see?
That was our
Green
Verns
belt.
Calgary
This guy's a green
show.
belt.
So for Verns, we want to say thank you to hosting. For Clint M. Pike, we want to say thank you very much for all of your wonderful bartending.
Hey,
and
way to
promotion.
do the Deviate thing, brother.
Mike Blyce for putting us up in accommodations.
Verns.
Love you, brother.
To Clint. Verns, brother.
To Cole,
Whoops.
Bell Armory, and Canadian Tire Fire for playing with us. You guys tore it up. Thank you very much. To Beck's Flems for making the drive all the way up from Vancouver. To the entire Calgary Beer Corps crew.
Beer Corps.
And to
Beer
Ann
Corps.
and Andrew
To a
Reed
few.
for the lunch and the beers. After all of our shows and getting back here into Vancouver, we Spree Killers want to say major, big, huge thanks to Chadwick Von Sluis and Screamin' Demon Screamworks for all of our amazing merch. To Kate Barsky for her delicious dog sitting and all of her little dog bandana Spree Killer fan base that she set up for us. For being an excellent breastiful merch babe and getting us the gas money we needed to get to Calgary. To Sandy Smith for babysitting. And for all of our friends and all of our family that came out to every one of our shows and supported us, for anybody that we missed, we thank you, we love you. Spree Killers out.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for all the blood-sucking fucking mosquitoes in Ontario, eh?
Go find Vicious.
Okay, shut the fucking thing off.
Awesome. Get in the fucking van.
Fucking
Zero
Get in the
editing.
van.
I'm gonna just put that up like that. That's fucking.
Probably
That's
should.
exactly how it should be. That was
Okay,
perfect.
shut the fucking thing off.
Way to go, Fanny.
See, just like that. And we're all friends again.
Did you tap him in the nuts? I would fucking cup his balls.
That's how
and
tour was.
massage not
That's
so gently.
That's tour in a handbag right there. Why is this guy so mad? I don't know. I'm getting mad though. Why are you so mad? I'm mad. I'm also fucking mad. 10 minutes from now will be great.
And you guys came home mad?